In this video, I'm going to go over how and why you might want to can with Weck jars instead of mason jars. And first off, let's be real, it's the aesthetic. They look so good. But other than that, I think they offer a couple of nice alternatives. One being that you can reuse the rubber ring here so you don't have to buy new lids all the time. I will note that the US guidelines say that you should replace this every time, but everywhere else in the world, it says to just replace them as needed. So take that for what it's worth and then make your own decision from there. I reuse mine at least 3 or 4 times with no problems. Another nice thing is that you don't need any special tools to open it. You can just pull this tab and it will open. The jars come in tons of sizes. They are in metric and most US recipes are in pints, quarts. So you do have to do a little bit of math on your recipes to figure out how many jars you're going to end up with at the end of the day. Each jar comes like this to you, so it'll have 2 clips and a rubber seal, a lid, and a jar. The clips come off and you actually are not supposed to store it with the clips for the same reason that you don't store regular cans or mason jar cans with the ring on. You don't want to artificially make it seem like it's sealed when it's not. So the rubber ring is totally separate from the lid. When you're ready to can, you just put this on, flip it over the top, and then put the clips back on. Be careful when you're putting the clips on and taking them off because they can chip the glass. They are pretty secure on there. You do want to make sure that it is perfectly aligned. I've had one situation where it wasn't 100% aligned, and because steam is building up in the jar and expelling, it did push the seal out a little bit, and that was a jar where the seal failed, so I had to use it a little bit sooner. So how to tell if it's sealed is the tab will be facing down, and then once you've removed the clips and it's cooled down and everything, you want to hold it just by the lid, give it a tiny little bit of a shake, and as long as it stays on, then you are good to go. One frequently asked question is whether these can be used for pressure canning, and I've heard that they can. I have not done that yet though, so I will probably be doing that in a pressure canning video in a little while. And something I found interesting too is that people are very likely to give these back instead of just, I don't know, toss them into their jar collection. They don't quite know what to do with them, so they'll give them back, which is kind of nice because, like I said, they're expensive. If you're brand new to canning and water bath canning, I just did an entire series of videos about that, so go ahead and watch that if you need to know more about the equipment that you need, things to watch out for, frequently asked questions. I make the actual recipes that are in these jars in those videos. And if this has been helpful, then hit the like button so more people can see it.